Well, hello, friends. Greetings to all of you. So yes, friends, lawmakers have shared some good news. President Biden has released new information on the current state of the U.S. economy. Dozens of states have also announced rebate checks for their residents, and many of them are still sending out payments throughout this year. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to find out if you are eligible for this relief, and to say thank you for being part of this community and being here whenever I post. Friends, I'll be announcing 3 winners of the Walmart gift card giveaway at the end of this video. So please make sure that you do stay tuned. Now, as many Americans notice that inflation remains at record high levels, a few lawmakers have proposed new crisis relief legislation. There are still millions of Americans that agree that Congress should approve a 4th round of stimulus checks to provide Americans with some extra financial help. There is a Change.org petition calling for $2,000 per month for every American that is still gathering signatures. It has recently surpassed 3 million signatures. The past rounds of stimulus checks were issued in 2020 and 2021. They totaled more than $3,000 to help Americans affected by the economic downturn, which were caused by the crisis. The Internal Revenue Service issued 3 stimulus checks during that time. The first was $1,200 in April 2020. The second was $600 in December 2020. And then the third check was $1,400 in March of 2021. Numerous U.S. states are still issuing tax refunds and stimulus checks this year. And with big budget surpluses, many more governors are proposing new relief plans. Maine Governor Janet Mills signed an emergency $473 million heating and energy relief bill this week, clearing the way for the state to begin issuing $450 checks to most taxpayers in the state. Both the House and Senate passed a bill with the 2/3 support that were needed to enact it as an emergency measure, allowing it to take effect immediately. Governor Mills announced soon after the votes that she had signed the bill into law and that the state could begin mailing $450 relief checks this very month. Governor Janet Mills has said in a statement, "With high energy prices causing real hardship, this emergency measure will ease the financial burden on Maine people by putting money back into their pockets and ensure that our most vulnerable citizens are able to stay warm this winter." Georgia Governor Brian Kemp has also announced plans to spend more than $3 billion of the amount through a combination of one-time tax givebacks, with fellow Republican legislative leaders signaling support. Today, U.S. President Biden also applauded the results of the December jobs report, which showed slowing but still strong hiring growth that came in above expectations. President Biden said in an official statement, "These historic jobs and unemployment gains are giving workers more power and American families more breathing room. Real wages are up in recent months. Gas prices are down. And we are seeing welcome signs that inflation is coming down as well. It's a good time to be a worker in America." The United States added 223,000 jobs in December, beating economists' expectations of 202,000, while the unemployment rate fell to its lowest since 1969 at 3.5%. In total, 4.5 million jobs were added in the U.S. throughout 2022. According to President Biden, in the first 2 years of his presidency, the United States had the 2 strongest years of job growth on record. And in December, the unemployment rate fell to its lowest level in the last 50 years. President Biden also said, "The unemployment rate for people with disabilities has never been lower in our country's history." Job growth showed some signs of slowing in December, which is a potentially welcome sign for the Federal Reserve as it tries to tamp down inflation. Average monthly gains have come down from around 600,000 at the end of 2021 to around 200,000 at last year's end. One White House official has said, "This moderation in job growth is appropriate, and we should expect it to continue in the months ahead, even as we maintain resilience in our labor market recovery. The U.S. President stressed that while the latest jobs report indicated a positive trajectory for our U.S. economy, inflation remains a persistent issue for millions of Americans. The latest CPI print, released in December, showed a 7.1% annual increase in prices, which represented the second straight month of moderation. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about the U.S. economy? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my magnificent and marvelous best friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Friday. Thank you so very, very much, friends, for being part of this community. 3 winners of today's Walmart gift card giveaway is Alviance Lamb, Wolfgang P. Descalso, and Deborah Dufresne. Congratulations, my dear friends! To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or you can also message me on my Facebook page. Friends, I'll be announcing several more winners next Friday. If you'd like to enter the giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.
Gentleman from Arkansas, rise.
Madam Clerk, I rise to nominate Kevin McCarthy as the Speaker of the House. Madam Clerk, the eyes of the world, the eyes of America are on this body right now. What America needs, what this body needs, is a lot less talk and a lot more action. And at the direction of the Republican Conference, I advance the name of Kevin McCarthy as the next Speaker of the House of the 118th Congress.